Obviously, last year was a very good year for us. Biggest thing for us this year is understanding that we're going to have some growing pains. We are a relatively young team compared to last year, and we've got some young talent. It's just going to take us a little bit of time to get that talent to understand the level of pressure they're going to face this year at the college level. So for us, it's making sure that we take one day at a time, one game at a time, and make sure that we get better each time we step out onto the field. Last year was a huge senior class for us. We graduated a lot of playing time. So those guys, I think from their freshman year all the way to their senior year, played a lot of minutes for us. So not only did we lose leadership, we just lost on-field experience. So for us right now, I would say the seniors have done a really good job stepping up as leaders for the team. For example, we will go with J.R. Brockman's done a really good job. Will Morrison, both captains for us. Ian Hubbs has done a tremendous job on the defensive side. Even though he's not a captain, he's been a great senior leader. D.T. Trout. D.T. has really stepped up, especially in the off-season when a lot of our guys were abroad. D.T. really stepped up as a leader on this team and helped out a lot on the defensive side to get the group moving in the right direction. Some underclassmen, well, not necessarily underclassmen, but juniors, I would say that Duncan Mcdonald's done a very good job. He was actually selected as a captain for us this year. His leadership on the offensive side of the field has been great. And then Will Hubbs, who is a very well-known part of our team. He's, the reigning offensive player of the year in the SAA. He was gone this past fall studying abroad, and now he's back, and he's done a really good job stepping up and being a really big voice. Even though he might not be a captain, he understands that he is a very, very important part of the program and what we're doing on the offensive side. Team culture is very important. It's something that we put a lot of emphasis on. The goals of our team and the motto is family, academics, lacrosse. So we try to treat the team as family, and I think we've done a really good job, especially in this preseason, focusing on a lot of team bonding activities. So for us, it's very important that the guys work well together, get to know each other, and can trust each other, because at the end of the day, when you're stepping out on that field, it's the guy to your left and your right that's going to be the person you need to lean on when things get tough out there. And so for us, I think that the success we've had over the last 3 or 4 years has been that the team itself has been very strong. So when we hit adversity on the field, we can lean on each other to be able to get through that adversity. And we're going to face a lot of that this year. Again, we are a younger team, so I personally think the team culture and the camaraderie between the guys is going to be key to our success and being able to weather the storm that we're probably going to hit at the beginning part of our season this year. I think the freshman class is doing great. I think we have a very talented class. I think we've got a very driven freshman class. In my opinion, they want to play and they want to compete and they want to win. And now it's really up to them and how they're going to react to the adversity that they face when they step on the field. And we're probably going to play quite a few freshmen this year, probably more than we've played in the last several years. So for us, it's going to be critical for how these freshmen adapt to the pressure that they face early on in the season. And we just had a scrimmage. We definitely had a lot of opening jitters. Guys not kind of reacting the way we'd hoped they would, but that's why you scrimmage. So for Wittenberg, for us, it's going to be take one play at a time. We're going to make mistakes. It's not going to be pretty lacrosse. It's never pretty lacrosse at the beginning of the year when it's freezing cold outside and you're trying to patch things together. So for us, it's going to be take one play at a time. No matter what happens on the field, you got to get up and you got to make the next play. If you can do that, we're going to find a way and we'll win the game at the end of it.